I know I'm putting you on the spot here, but are you for hire for people? Because you don't need to be face-to-face. You could do phone counseling and
that's what I do
Skype and all that stuff.
Yeah, I do a lot of career coaching. So maybe, like, I specialize in consumer goods, right? That's my specialty. All recruiters specialize in one industry. That's mine. But, interviewing skills transcend industry. So I can work.
So when you place people, it's in that. But
Yes.
but as far as interviewing skills and putting your CV together, or resume and all that stuff.
Do you give fashion tips too? Like, don't wear that red jacket.
I do, actually. Yeah. Well, red, I would love it if somebody wore a jacket.
If Russ walked in like this
with cut-off sleeves,
they think you just got out of prison, or somebody's giving you a leg up.
I've been resting up for this job for 10 years.
Hey, before we move on, I want to talk a little bit more about the future being uncertain.
Yeah.
How does that relate to people being hired, people hiring, and how they should be handling their existing jobs and such?
Well, here's something I think hiring managers and organizations in general really need to consider. I get a lot of people asking me, what sort of training do they provide? Where am I going to be in the organization 5 years from now? Because as we talked about earlier, our skill sets have a shelf life. So how are you going to make sure, or how are you going to help me keep my skills sharp, and what sort of things do you offer? And that's a question. If you are prepared to answer that, you could potentially lose a really highly skilled candidate.
Wouldn't they think you're being a little snooty? What do you got for me?
Well, it's market, though. I mean, and we're evolving. We all have to evolve. I'm sorry that if you stayed in a glass house or a small, confined area for the last 20 years, you're not going to attract the right kind of talent.